So I'm gonna make a video about like something that happened this morning even. So first off, like God is so crazy. Like he just keeps bringing divine appointments to me. And so I just wanted to share how like even this morning, like I had matched with someone on Hinge and he lives like 5 minutes away from me and he like picked me up and like we had a lot in common. It was just like, wow, God. Um and so I just wanted to talk about how so I felt led to go to Target to return a phone cover, and while I was waiting and I heard someone say Rebecca, and I was like, "What?" I turned around, and it was a friend from church from like 10 years ago, and she was like with a kid, and I was like, "Oh my God, is this your kid?" She's like, "Yeah, and I have 2 kids." And then she tells her kid like, Rebecca actually introduced me to your dad. And I was like, "Oh yeah, like I'm getting recognized." And like all these years where I was in hiding and like people were misunderstanding me and persecuting me, it's like now they're recognizing like, "Oh, Rebecca introduced me to your dad." Like, you know what I mean? And I just felt, I don't know, I guess I felt honored and I felt just like, "Oh wow, like I feel like God is restoring my honor." And people are honoring me because it's like you can have the best intentions but be misunderstood. For example, there was a guy that I was seeing and his roommate didn't like me. And I'm like, why don't people like me? You know what I mean? And it's just like not everyone's gonna vibe with you. But reconnecting with this friend from a Baptist church that I went to for 10 years was kind of restorative to my heart, and it was just like God saying, "Hey, look, you're coming out of hiding. See, I'm leading you um like back to people who maybe didn't recognize you or maybe dishonored you or disrespected you, but like I'm showing you, like even without you trying, it's like as you follow the Holy Spirit and you follow your heart in what God is leading you to, you're going to be led to whoever you're going to be led to." For example, I went to Walgreens and I just bought a charger, and the girl was literally like, she was in my dream 2 nights ago. I had a dream about a Japanese girl and I was like asking for her Instagram. And so she was like half Japanese, half Chinese. And in my dream, there was a Japanese girl and she looked exactly like her. And I asked for her Instagram because that's what I did in the dream. So a lot of times, like I will go off of my dream. Like if I have a dream about a person and what I did in the dream or where I went, I will actually follow um what happened in the dream. Like I'll be like, "Oh wait, I asked for her Instagram in the dream, so I'm gonna ask for her Instagram in real life." And when I looked at her Instagram, my heart just like lit up because, hi. Oh, I am talking about like how I had a dream about a girl 2 nights ago and then I met her in real life. She was a cashier at Walgreens. Anyways, I looked at her profile and I saw like freaking she hold on. I have to make sure because I'm ordering Grubhub right now, so I'm like, I need my food. Well, let me see if it arrived. Hold on. Open Grubhub. Let's see, where's my food at? Ooh, 205. Okay. 205. Okay, so like girl on girl action. No, actually no. I am not lesbian. And I'm not talking about sex or relationships. I'm just talking about how um I'm just talking about how like my prophetic dreams actually came true. Yes. Synergy. So I am a Christian and I am a prophet, so I prophesy and I have dreams. No, I have prophetic dreams that actually come true either the next day or like in the future. So Anyways, the point is, today I saw my friend, like, I didn't plan for it. She knew me from church from, like, 10 years ago, and she's married, she has 2 kids now, and she was like, "Oh, how are you?" I was like, "Well, this year I've just been going on dates and, like, really healing from the past, healing from daddy issues, like, really, really, like, putting myself out there, and it's been really healing." Even this morning, so I had matched with someone on Hinge, and we talked on the phone, and he was like, "Yeah, this girl, she flaked on me 3 times." And then, like, my heart just felt this, like, severe pain, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, I've been flaked on so many times, I've been ghosted." And, like, it hurts because instead of being honest, people just ghost, they don't wanna talk about it or they block you, and I find that very unhealthy, because I feel like you should talk about it like adults, right? Yes, I am a prophet, so yes, I do have, like, foresight, or, I will have dreams or visions and words for people. So, anyways, that was, like, showing me, like, God saying, "You know what? It's like, if you just keep following your heart, like, I am going to lead you to your husband. I'm gonna lead you to your wife," whoever is watching, that as you follow your heart and you trust it and you just go through the healing that needs to be done in your heart, that don't be afraid of love. Don't be afraid of making mistakes, because as you date, you're going to make mistakes. You're going to get hurt. But that is also God healing the wounds in your heart that needs to be dealt with, and going through, like, the hard issues, right? Like, even I was seeing this guy that, like, his roommate didn't like me, and I was like, I didn't understand, and I was like, "Why won't she just talk to me? Like, why won't you she just, like, go through that conflict with me? Like, why does she need to talk crap about me?" You know? And it's like, you know what? Some people are just not ready for an adult conversation, and that's okay, and, like, if they're gonna be, like, childish and just hate on me behind my back, then let them, because I have gone through that, like, my whole life, like, even growing up. Hi. Hi, Eddie. Hi, Warren. Not everyone's gonna want to have, like, a confrontation with you. Anyways, the point is, I also had a dream where, like, I was at the right place at the right time, and then I knew someone that knew someone, and it just reminded me how, like, I actually matched up 2 couples. They got married. Like, this is how it happened. So a guy fr usually it was a guy friend who was like, "Hey, do you know anyone who's single?" And then suddenly someone popped in my brain, and I said, "Hey, she's single." And then I introduced them, and straight away they became like, peas in a pod. And it's like, when bumped into this girl at Target, she was like, "I've been thinking about you so much, like, I think about you all the time." And I was like, "Then why don't you contact me? If you think about me, there's probably a freaking reason that God has put me on your mind, that." So I feel like if you think about someone, you should probably just contact them, because, it's like the heart, right? Whoever you think about, like, God is putting that person on your heart for a reason. So reach out to that person, show that you care, show that you've been thinking about them, because God shows that He cares through people. God doesn't just show you that He cares through, like, a fish in the ocean, or a seal, or a dog. Though you do feel really warm when you see a dog, you're like, "Oh, I love this dog." But usually God shows that He cares through people. When you are thinking about someone, God is probably telling you, like, "Go talk to that person." For 5 years, I had dreams of this guy, and I was like, "Whoa, he's not my husband, I'm blah, 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 blah." And God was showing me, like, "No, well, if you're called to be a prophet and you're having dreams about someone, you should probably tell them that dream, because that dream means something about their life, and it probably has a solution to a problem that they're having." So, anyways, that's about it. Who's watching over here? No one's watching here. So, Anyways, God bless you. I just encourage you, hey, keep following your heart and like don't be afraid of love, don't be afraid of confrontation. God is definitely taking all of us into a season of just like learning to be vulnerable and open and like express. And because I think a lot of us have lived in isolation for so long that like it's just really hard to, be honest with others. Let me see if my order arrived because I'm starving. Where is my food? Why is my food so far? Oh, Main Street. Okay. Bring my food! Anyways, so that is about it. I just pray that this video will somehow encourage you because it definitely encouraged me to bump into my friend from like 10 years ago to see like, hey, I matched them up, like matched this couple up. They're married now and they have 2 kids. Like it's kind of like seeing the fruit of your labor, when you go unrecognized and then suddenly it's like, oh wow, like that person will always look at you and say like, oh look, like my kids will always know like, hey, that lady like set me and dad up. It's like kind of crazy. So anyways, I am tired. I'm gonna eat and take a nap. So God bless you. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe to my blog, rebekkalien.com, and if you like to give to this ministry, you can go on my website. And I thank you guys. God bless you. Love you. Bye.